Everyone, and today we'll be seeing one of the problem from Codeforces. The problem is named Beer and Big Brother. So Beer Limak wants to become a largest of beers, or at least become larger than his brother. Right now, Limak and Bob is his brother, weight A and B respectively. It is guaranteed that Limak's weight is similar than or equal to his brother's weight. Limak eats a lot and his weight is tripled after every year, while Bob's weight is doubled after every year. After how many full years will Limak become strictly larger, that is, strictly heavier than Bob? Now we are provided with inputs. Input is just two integers which are provided to us, and output is just Bob. So problem is pretty simple, but before jumping into problem, I have recently made some changes into my prepare code directory, which is on GitHub. You can access it for free, and it's an open source software. It's an open source tool, if you can say. And yeah, I have added a short template over there. Adding of template is super simple. You just go ahead, take your template file, and put it into templates directory. It should have just a name as template / your programming language, and you have a template. That's it. That is so super simple, and that's how you go. So yeah, highly encouraged. Please go ahead and make your changes, and feel free to contribute to this. Looking forward for it. Coming back to our question, the problem statement wants us from is a minimum number of years after which Limak will become strictly larger than Bob. So how can we do that? One thing which can come into your mind, hey, let's go for iterate for 1 year, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. While doing this, understand that hey, is the condition satisfying well? Is weight is being distributed well or not? Heavier or not? I have already had a function, and this was created with a prepare code applet, where I am inputting two numbers which are float right now, and executing them in a code function. Within a code, the first thing we wanted to understand is A's weight post n years would be A into 3 to power n, and B's weight is 2 into B into 2 to power n, because in the first year A would be thrice the size. So A, then in the later years it would be 3 into the earlier weight. So earlier weight was 3A, and so on. So in nth year it would be 3 to power n into A. Similarly for B. Now we wanted to understand the bare minimum point where they can be equal. Ideally they should be greater than or equal to, but I wanted to understand, they should be correct. They should be greater than or equal, greater than itself, not equal to. But I wanted to find the equal to position where at least I can guarantee that hey, at this position they are equal. If I get greater, that's a very good win. But let's see how it goes. So I have an equation like this, where A into 3 to power n is equal to B into 2 to power n, where we have provided a constants A and B. We know thrice weight gain and twice weight gain, and we wanted to find for n. This equation goes like this, where I have just put n's which were unknowns on the right hand side. Post that what I'm doing here is I apply logarithm on both the left hand side and right hand sides. Post applying logarithm, I took n common, and once I took n common, this is the equation which I got. Equation has two parts, numerator and denominator. Now within numerator and denominator I wanted to understand that hey, can I divide this? And hey, if it is I'm dividing it, I wanted to have a ceiling value, that's the maximum value. Why maximum value? Because we wanted to get a greater than value right over here. We want a strictly greater weight. Now we got a result. but there can be a case something like numerator and denominators are equal. In the case like, let's see, where we have go run, yeah, we have weight as 2 and 3. So here in the next year 2 would become thrice the size, which would be 6, and 3 would become twice the size, which would be 6 again. So in this case the numerator and denominator are in same size. If I could just go ahead and remove this case, it would just show me that hey, within 1 year you are getting the size. So it's 2 and 3 within 1 year, which is wrong. So if you're getting such kind of cases, so let's see, we can tackle it with equal to sign. So 2 and 3, and we get 2 years, just because we can understand that hey, we are still equal, but I don't want to be equal, I want it to be greater, and I want it to be greater than that means I wanted to add 1 to myself, because the result is being an integer. Ultimately I got a result, I return the result and I print it. There are no rest of the test cases, so total test cases are only 1. So I'll just copy this one to my desktop and I'll try to submit this one in Golang. Desktop. Let's submit this. So the entire problem of this, entire problem statement revolved around maths first of all, and I took a different approach this time. I just solved the problem first, coded it, and then I thought to record this session. Moreover, I wanted you guys to introduce with prepare code, and go ahead, just try it out. Let me know how does it feel. If you can make it more efficient, good, let me know, and go ahead, do try it, man. It's taking a while, the submission. I'll just refresh it. Cool, it has submitted all the test cases. It's 31st December, and Happy New Year all of you. Thank you.